one thing, we covered the podcast for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the After Show podcast and video, and one thing that
the podcast.
Yeah, we have AfterBuzz has a podcast and a video.
Okay.
So every Sunday we are dedicated about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We talk about each and everything. We break it down.
Okay, I have to look for you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely check us out next time. One thing that I'm so in awe of is your ability to just, I think it's called deadpan, if I'm not,
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
about creating that straight face, but having some emotion to it. Like, right there, exactly.
Okay.
How do you do it? It's
I don't
hard.
know. It's all inside me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just pops out. I don't even realize what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think part of the character is to be very serious, like a very confined,
Yeah, sure.
captain.
He's a straight-laced, ambitious police captain, and it shows. You know what I mean? And he's a by-the-book kind of guy.
Yeah, definitely. And also your character, what was the thing that kind of intrigued you about it? Because it's very complex, definitely, and it's evolved over the seasons. So what kind of...
I don't know if you mean back to the pilot. What intrigued me about the character, or what's intriguing?
When you first received the script and learned about it.
I don't know. I mean, I like it that he's a tough sort of honest guy. He's authentic. I like that he had a sort of tough detective past. You know what I mean? And now he's a very straight-laced kind of guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that difference between being the young Holt and the old Holt is quite interesting to me. It's mysterious and delightful.
And the writers do a good job of developing it over the season. They do that for every single character, completely. Now, tell me, when you actually first started out, I think I saw an interview with HuffPost Live that your son was a little confused, right? Just being a distinction, of a captain who happens to be gay and a gay captain.
Right.
Was that kind of your uneasiness at first? A little confused how it'd be?
That's everyone's uneasiness. No one wants to play a caricature or a stereotype of some kind. You know what I mean? That's potentially demeaning. So, or just demeaning. Period. And so, my first and only conversation with Dan Gore about that was, his intentions with the character. And so he reassured me that it was going to be, a humane portrayal, of a character. It's going to be complex and interesting, and it would develop over time. And so, I have to believe him. He has a track record of creating a really interesting universe of lovable goofballs. And so, he's really taking care of all of us.
Definitely. And last question about the comedy. How has it been with your chemistry on set? It just shows with Andy, with Chelsea. I'm sure they kind of helped you kind of break out into that comic role, because it's not easy.
They have helped me break out. The learning curve was pretty steep in the first couple of episodes. You know what I mean? It took a while to discover my own deadpan, but after about the third or fourth episode, it really took off. So, and they were immensely helpful. I mean, there's nothing better than watching talented comedians do their thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And what are you most excited about season 3?
I have no idea what's going to happen in season 3.
You guys don't know.
No, we have no idea. So we
had Andy or Jake and Amy kiss. We do know that, which we're very excited for. Or was that this season?
That's this season. They do more kissing this season, and next season we have no idea how far they'll get.
Anything you'd want to see happen, possibly?
I have no, because the writers, I think they're much more creative and interesting than anything I could imagine. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'd rather ride with what they're dishing out.
Yeah, leave it up to them.